Right, you lot, put down the biscuits, park your backside and try to keep up, because today we are talking about supercars. Not just any old rust buckets with a spoiler bolted on. No, these machines are the epitome of speed, luxury and engineering excellence. We're talking about the kind of cars that make grown adults weep with a mixture of envy and awe. So buckle up and try not to drool on your keyboards as we reveal the top 5 supercars that will blow your mind. Now, some might say that starting with the Bugatti Chiron is a bit like saying water is a bit damp, but frankly, my dears, they can bog off. This isn't just a car, it's a testament to what happens when humans decide, nah, we can go faster. This beast packs a whopping 8-litre quad-turbocharged W16 engine, you heard that right. 16 cylinders all working together to produce a mind-boggling 1,500 horsepower. That's enough to power a small village or, propel this thing to 60 mph in a time that's shorter than it takes you to blink. But it's not just about raw power. Oh no, the Chiron is a symphony of engineering brilliance. The aerodynamics are so advanced they make a Formula One car look like a brick, and the interior, well, let's just say it's nicer than my living room, and the sound, oh Lord, the sound. It's like a lion gargling with thunder while a choir of angels sings opera in the background. So, if you ever see a Chiron on the road, do yourself a favour. Don't just stare, take a picture, frame it, and tell your grandchildren you saw a legend. Next up, we have a car so special they just called it the Ferrari. I'm talking, of course, about the LaFerrari. Now, some purists might scoff at the idea of a hybrid Ferrari. But let me tell you something, those purists clearly haven't driven this thing, because the LaFerrari is what happens when you combine a screaming 6.3-litre V12 engine with an electric motor. The result? A combined output of 950 horsepower and a face-melting 0 to 60 mph time of under 3 seconds. That's right, under 3 seconds. But the LaFerrari is more than just brute force. It's also a technological marvel, with a carbon fibre body that's lighter than a feather and handling that's sharper than a politician's promise. And let's not forget about the looks. I mean, just look at it. It's like a cross between a stealth fighter jet and a particularly attractive Panther. The LaFerrari is a masterpiece of Italian engineering and a true hypercar for the modern age. Chapter 3. The McLaren P1. A car so focused on performance, it makes a track day look like a Sunday drive. This British beast is powered by a 3.8-litre twin-turbocharged V8 engine paired with, you guessed it, an electric motor. Because even McLaren knows that the future is electric, at least partially. The result? A combined output of 903 horsepower and enough torque to twist the Earth off its axis. All right, maybe not that much torque, but you get the idea. But the P1's real party piece is its aerodynamics. That massive rear wing isn't just for show, it generates an astonishing amount of downforce, keeping the car glued to the track even at ludicrous speeds. And speaking of ludicrous speeds, the P1 can hit 60 mph in a scarcely believable 2.8 seconds. That's faster than you can say McLaren P1 is bloody fast. So if you're looking for a car that can dominate both the track and your local supermarket run, the McLaren P1 is the car for you. Just be sure to warn the neighbours before you start it up. Chapter 4. Now, let's be honest, you can't have a conversation about supercars without mentioning Lamborghini. And when it comes to Lamborghinis, the Aventador is about as subtle as a brick to the face. This Italian stallion is the very definition of a head-turner. With its sharp angles, aggressive lines, and those iconic scissor doors, the Aventador is guaranteed to draw a crowd wherever it goes. But it's not all about the looks. Under that flamboyant exterior beats the heart of a true monster. A 6.5-litre naturally aspirated V12 engine that produces a glorious symphony of 700 horsepower. And the noise! Oh my God, the noise! It's like a cross between a volcano erupting and a heavy metal concert. If you ever hear an Aventador start up, you won't forget it. The Aventador might not be the most subtle car on the road, but it's certainly one of the most exciting. It's a car that's designed to be driven, and driven hard. Chapter 5, last but certainly not least, we have the Porsche 918 Spider. Now, some might call this the thinking man's hypercar, but frankly, I think that's a bit of an insult. It's like calling a Swiss Army knife just a knife. The 918 Spider is a technological tour de force. It combines a 4.6-litre V8 engine with not one, but two electric motors, one for each axle. The result? A mind-bending 887 horsepower and a 0 to 60 mph time of just 2.2 seconds. Yes, you heard that right. 2.2 seconds. That's faster than you can say. Porsche 918 Spider is really, really fast. But the 918 Spider isn't just about straight line speed. It's also incredibly agile and handles like it's on rails. And thanks to its hybrid powertrain, it can even be driven on electric power alone. For short distances, of course. So if you're looking for a hypercar that's as intelligent as it is exhilarating, the Porsche 918 Spider is the car for you. Just be prepared to remortgage your house twice. Well, there you have it. My top 5 supercars that will blow your mind. From the mind-bending speed of the Bugatti Chiron to the technological brilliance of the Porsche 918 Spider, these cars represent the pinnacle of automotive engineering. Thanks for watching. Which supercar is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more amazing content. And remember, always drive responsibly unless you're on a track. Then drive like you stole it.